This is our Deck Restoration Plus Deck Restorer, and what it is a product that can actually do a little bit of a light stripping, but it's a really strong beefed up cleaner. It's non-chlorine bleach, so when people don't want to use chlorine bleach, this is the go-to. Most of the people that use our product, this is what they use all the time. They switch over completely. So our cleaner remover is our DIY side, our small side. It's the same product. It's a powder formula where we have the concentrated liquid form. We call it the contractor grade when we put it in the 5-gallon pail. Both products are the same. What we want to do with this is, again, it has a light stripping ability, so it's kind of like a light stripper, and it's like a beefed up cleaner. So it really does a really good job at restoring the wood. We usually mix this. The powder is going to be about 8 to 16 ounces to a gallon of water. And then when we get to the 5-gallon pail, we're going to mix this about 3 to 1 to 7 to 1. So if you have a lot of organic growth, a little bit of stain on there too, 3 to 1, 4 to 1 would be right. And then if it's just an easy kind of job you want to go through and just do a light mix, 7 to 1 would be appropriate for that range. So again, really good product, excellent at cleaning. Most people use this, convert over, and use this all the time for their cleaning. It is a restoration product. It restores your wood. Okay, here we're going to put on our Deck Restorer, our Deck Restoration Plus Restorer. And what we're going to do is we're going to pre-wet the wood, as we always do. It's pre-wetting the surfaces. Again, this will, any kind of chemical product, anything like that, we want to put it on a wet surface. That way it doesn't do any damage or any mark up the wood. Also, by pre-wetting the wood, it keeps the product closer to the surface. So now we're going to apply the Restorer. And again, we have this in our 2-pound container. We also have it in our 5-gallon concentrate. And what this will do is, and you'll see it'll darken up the wood, and we will put the brightener on afterwards. This is like a beefed up cleaner, so it's a strong cleaner. It does a really good job. It's non-chlorine bleach, which is always nice to your customers. It's also a nice selling feature. And it actually restores the wood. I mean, it really, really goes in and really restores the wood. The other thing nice about it is it has a lifting ability, which is really, really nice as well. So it helps if there's a little bit of stain, it lifts. If it also lifts up your heavy organic growth, it lifts up what happens is it makes it easier to rinse and it doesn't hurt the wood surfaces. And as you can see here, it's darkening up the wood. And it will darken up the wood. That's how you know it's working, and you can also see any spots you've missed. Okay, now we're using our Deck Restoration Plus Restorer. We've got the wood where we want it. It looks really nice. It's dark and we can see that. We've let it sit for about 10 minutes, which is on the light side, but that's all we needed on this particular instance. Sometimes you want to let it sit for 20 minutes, but it's all about dwell time. As you can see, the wood's dark, but we can see the nice grain and so forth. And we can tell the difference from what we see here, and I'll step back, and what we see in the back, where this has really darkened the wood up. And that's what it's supposed to do. That means it's working. When we get done this, we're going to rinse now, and then we're going to put the brightener on, and it'll bring back the natural tone of the wood. And we'll show you that in just a minute. But here we are, we're going to rinse this off. Again, low pressure, 6 to 12 inches away from the wood. That's all you need. The product did the work. It lifted it up, makes it easier to rinse. This is wood restoration. Okay, we've used our Deck Restorer on here. We restored the wood. It's darker. We can see the beautiful grain, but again, it's dark. And you can see the lighter wood that's wet in the back by our brightener can. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make that match up when we apply the brightener. Again, the brightener's quick acting. We can put the brightener on. The brightener's quick acting, and you'll see it happen almost immediately, how it lightens up the wood. And you'll see the dark wood around it, how it lightens up. It'll match the other wood, and it'll match the wood in the back. This brightener, what it does is gives it that optimal look, among the other things I already mentioned. And what happens by giving that optimal look, that means the end result is going to be better. So no matter what you put on, it's going to look that much better.